Kevin is an official spokesperson for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. He lectures around the country and shares his memories with children fighting the very disease he conquered.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that had saved a wretch like me.
I once lost, but now I'm found.
Was blind, and now I see. There's good and bad with meeting kids. You know, you meet with kids on a regular basis, and a lot of them are looking death in the eyes. And, you know, for the longest time after my illness, I was singing at a funeral home, and it got to the point where that was adding to my depression. And I still have to be careful that I don't consume my life with death and disease. Kenny Rogers.
Kevin often struggles to hide his own sadness in order to help others. His bald head gives children battling cancer the courage to take off their hats and not be afraid.
Everybody's trying to run away from their pain, trying to get you right on that money train, doing all they can to get more than they've got, put a little more distance between have and have not. Oh, when all is said and done, all that counts is how much you love someone. You can. I've had kids shave their heads, and I've had several say, "Mom, I want to go back bald." Like, but the unique and the cool thing is kids who have lost their hair. I've seen them come back out of their shell and take their hat off and feel a little more comfortable with it, because Goofy Kevin is comfortable with it. So that touches me when that happens.
Kevin Sharp's image transcends beyond his bald head. He invites critically ill children to come chat with him before and after most of his shows. He hopes his music will mend their sorrows.
I think what people should know about Kevin is that he's a very good guy, very good-hearted, and cares about people.
We always have an open invitation for kids to come out to shows. It just gives a short while to spend together and, you know, talk about what we have in common. And, you know, I can never look a kid in the eye and tell them whether they're going to live or die. But I can look them all in the eye with all confidence and tell them they're going to be okay.
Kevin Sharp is a performer whose real-life emotions are expressed in his music. After singing about love for so many years, the sensitive singer has finally found the love of his life. Kevin Sharp is on top of the world. He's collected numerous award nominations and accolades. But his most coveted prize was finding love again. In April of 1998, he married Texas native Tracy Williams.
I hope everybody in this life finds that someone that makes them feel like she makes me feel. You know, I've had relationships in life, and in fact, I was married for a short time before me and Tracy got married, and it wasn't right. And so I even know even better how lucky I am. I'm so deeply, deeply in love and devoted to her.
Tracy is such a positive gal. She is so good for him. and they love each other so much. I'm thrilled to see him this much in love without worrying about anything.
Kevin's wife, Tracy, helps him to forget about his worries. He's been in remission for over 7 years. But Kevin says he will never fully escape from the disease that almost took his life.
You know, everybody always say, well, it's going to get better. And reality is it doesn't always get better. It doesn't. Life is tough. It downright stinks sometimes. My leg is always going to hurt. I have to deal with it constantly. And it's not just an ache, it's a severe pain. It's not going to get better. And so I've had to train my mind as best I can to ignore it.
I thought she would cry.
Kevin washes away the tears from his past with his songs. He doesn't want his fans to feel sorry for him. He just wants them to enjoy his music.
She's sure taking it well, taking my heart and my soul. You think I wasn't here, falling apart, watching her go.
He wants the people to love his voice. He does not want them just to be drawn for a sick boy who's been through cancer. He wants a group of friends who appreciate what he does, and he loves and puts it across.
A cynic would say, well, yeah, sure, but the kid had cancer, so, you just felt bad for him, so you worked extra hard to try and get him a record deal. The record business doesn't care about that. I mean, the people that are tuning into the radio station and hear a song, they either like it or they don't. If you don't get phones, you don't have a hit. Either the phones light up or they don't. The phones lit up. Not because it was Kevin Sharp that had cancer, but it was Kevin Sharp that sang beautifully and had captured lightning in a bottle.
Today, Kevin Sharp is a symbol of hope and inspiration. His brush with death inspires his family, friends, and fans to celebrate life and his music.
Kevin, unknowingly, probably made me stop and smell the roses. I know that's a cliche, but those cliches have meaning. And I think what he's done is he made me really stop and take stock of what I had in my life and how fortunate I was.
We have met hundreds of people through this experience that we would never have known otherwise. It has expanded our friendships and our love for people far beyond what we ever dreamed possible.
I wouldn't change a thing in my life. All right, I would never wish it on anybody, but I would never take it away from myself. And that has made me who I am and who I'm proud of being, and that has helped my music, my feelings toward music, and how powerful it is and how crucial it is in life. And I am so lucky to have learned those things.
She's sure taking it well.